Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. As I stated in my previous videos, I'm not at home. I'm spending some time with some friends fishing and spending just time, if you know what I mean. And no fishing this morning, but later, probably at the evening. So until then, many other things to do. And I couldn't let you just like this in the air. I mean, we cannot leave, the world spin without us. So here we have a very interesting article, and it comes from the Defense News by Yaroslav Adamovich from May 27, 2022, and this is the title: Poland eyes 500 American rocket launchers to boost its artillery forces. It's, all those are defensive means or whatever. So let's see. As Poland is accelerating a number of acquisitions amid Russia's invasion of its neighbor Ukraine, Polish Defense Minister Mariusz Blazak, Blazak announced he has signed a letter of request to buy almost 500 M142 high mobility artillery rocket systems, or HIMARS, from the United States. And I'm quoting, he has something to say, I guess. We are increasing the capabilities of our rocket and artillery forces, he said in a tweet released by the ministry. I have signed an LOR related to acquisition of about 500 M142 launchers for more than 80 batteries at the HOMAR system. The ministry said that under the plan, a significant share of this system would be produced by Poland-based factories, and Warsaw aims to ensure the weapons um, integration with the Polish battlefield management system. Well, in October 2018, the Polish government sent an official request to buy the Lockheed Martin-made launchers under its HOMAR program from the United States. The two governments signed a deal in February 2019, ending the production of enabling a production of total of 20 launchers in the program's first phase. The Polish Minister of National Defense says the first HIMARS contract was worth about $414 million. Deliveries under this deal are scheduled to be completed by 2023. Now, I'm not going to read here what they claim the whole thing is and why. They just claim it's Ukraine's war, but on the other hand, some contracts were started earlier than the Ukraine war. So nothing wrong with arming yourself, but the thing is, what's interesting is, if you remember, before the Ukraine war, Russia-Ukraine war, Poland had some problems with human rights violations of minorities living in their country. And the government said, you know what, we don't care what you guys say, we're going to go our own way. Nevertheless, it seems like that was all forgotten now that they are, yes, sir, to the United States and NATO, providing, arms through their territory. And then they receive more weapons. Now you can say, well, these weapons are just, what are these? It's just conventional weapons and everybody has it or something. But it's interesting that there's no embargo or no sanctions on this country with violations of human rights and don't respect minorities and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't know how official. I know the United European Union had said that there are these violations and they had problems with Poland. All of a sudden, Poland is buying all kind of stuff. They said they're going to buy about some, I don't know, 50 tanks from Abrams tanks from United States. They talk about buying some warplanes and so on. That's good. That's good. That means the United, I can't even call it United States. The arms manufacturing companies who are located some in United States, they will make a lot of profits. So as I said in previous videos, follow the money. Not necessarily that I would say, okay, these guys are just lobbying for wars and so on, but definitely it gives them an advantage, and they have a boom. Now the arms industry and the energy industry, they are having a blast, at least in the United States, because of the supply and demand, obviously. And if you kick some competitors from the market and you're the only one coming in and supplying it, providing supplying, then the demand has to accommodate and get your supply, because there's the demand. The other supplier was kicked out, if you know what I mean. So that's all right. This is how it is. The problem is that I posted a video a minute ago regarding the uh, prices for natural gas in the United States tripled in the past year or so, and they all say, "Oh, it's Ukraine war," and in the past year, it's not the past 2 months. So they're making a lot of money. They're these companies, and we are not making a lot of money, but we're paying more taxes, and we're going to pay more for commodities. So this is how the gig goes. And when we say we are for that, who's we? We support let's say, the war in the Ukrainian effort in the war against Russia. Okay, we do. To what extent? And am I asked? Oh no, you're not asked. You know why? Because you already voted. So since you voted in this mass democratic system, political system, then you voted and they make decisions for you. So they can make now for what, 4 years, they have whatever decision they can make. And then these decisions could affect my life and my, no, your life and our children's lives. For what? And then we're going to kick them out with and replace them with whom? Under the same system. So why were they in that position to start with? Do you think that if you just kick these guys out, then you're going to have other people coming in and they're going to be different under the same system? I don't know. I'm not certain that would be the case, but who knows, you know? This is the idea when you have the idea, the reality when you have the mass media, you have the financial corporate interest, and you have the politicians, the Trinity, you know. It's just, and we are the guys we have the power. You know, we have the power to vote them out. You have the power to do this, and you have the power to do that. As how do you call it? Mark Twain said, he said many intelligent things. Mark Twain, I like Mark Twain. He was not just a novelist, writer, or something. He was an intellectual. He said that about voting things. You know, he said something about if our votes. That's, I'm quoting Mark Twain. If our vote would count, do you think they would let us vote? So that was his take on the situation. Well, I don't know. This is how it goes, I guess. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.